Hello and welcome to Reykjavik, Iceland. I made it to the shore, which is near my Airbnb. Now, unfortunately, I did not want today to be like this. I wanted to be more active, not just like this. And now I'm holding my phone with my tripod to make filming easier. So I wanted to make a decent vlog of today, even though by the upset we can't do nothing about it. Luckily, we got another day tomorrow. I actually have 3 tours booked now because say if the Black Sand Beach messes up, there's another tour booked in reserve. And in case they all mess up in the morning, we got the Golden Circle, which is a cheaper option, booked at 12. So the reason why I decided to keep 5 is because I thought, well, if one messes up again, we end up with nothing. And I don't want that to be the case, which is why I'm in my ski coat, because I was going to go somewhere really cold. And so that's why today I've been really messed up. But now it shows I can travel to most places in Europe and near it by flight. So with Gatwick, I completely understand it now. And today I'm making this vlog by the shoreline so that I have a really good, nice view for a vlog, proper YouTube video, rather than a boring setting. And obviously it's not been enjoyable so far, but the Airbnb is really good. It's just that twice I have missed booked taxis and buses not come, and I have read reviews online that people have missed it before. So it was changed and I woke up on the dead of 8, which was really annoying for me because I could have been there in 5 minutes, apologise and get on with the day. I don't mind people getting annoyed, I can take it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I have a good friend once told me. Obviously I couldn't invite anyone on this trip because it was way too short notice, but I do have a friend coming later today. And so at least without the tour I can walk around Reykjavik, get things done. I bought a fish magnet, which I do on holidays if I literally can't do anything, so that's a small game I play. And I bought a decent mug as well, like just to have a little enjoyment of experience. Now tomorrow I really hope to see the Black Sand Beach because that was one of my top main targets. Today would have been an extra, but the good thing is I do get a refund, so at least we know that the refund is coming. So basically I'm walking on the shoreline next to the lighthouse, which was a potential flying spot, but I'm not sure how safe it is. I cannot do it on my balcony anymore because there's a cafe right opposite my balcony and loads of people watching, so I'm not going to risk doing it there, not knowing who's about. And so I would have liked to do it inland because it's more safer, away from people, better scenery. This scenery is actually very good. So as you can see behind me, I could do it here. It's a little bit windy, but the Mavic Mini 3 should be able to take it. And there's a helicopter nearby, so that's why I'm not going to risk that at the moment. And this is like a decent vlog for Iceland, regardless of the tour being missed today. And luckily we got one tomorrow still, so that's why it's wise to do more than a day in Iceland in case something goes wrong. So I'm going to continue walking to this lighthouse as it's a main point on the map, which I may go to later if I can do it. And so I'm walking along the shoreline, which I mentioned already, and it's a nice view of the background, probably one of my best vlogs, ironically, without it being a city. And I'm holding my phone by my tripod because I haven't bought it much other than using the GoPro. So I will create more 1-minute vlogs for TikTok, Instagram. This is a bit of a longer vlog setting, so I'm just passing the time while my friend comes. Luckily my Airbnb is in a really good location. It was near the bus stop, but unfortunately they claimed I was too late, so that I don't really trust that trip because if they changed it last minute, if it was 9 I would have made it completely. So now I'm going to show you the lighthouse, which will be walking right beside me, or next beside me to be correct. And so you can see the small lighthouse which came up in the drone map, which could be a possible place to do it, while there are less people around. And so I'm going to make a 10-minute vlog because it's a nice view. Normally I don't get great scenery like this, but now I have gone independently on a plane by myself and a lot more calm. There was only one little mishap in the shop where I just saw one entry sign and it looked like it only had one exit, so I was like, how do I get into pay? Well, there's no entrance, and obviously there was a massive wall blocking the entrance, so I didn't know. And a silly woman just thought I didn't know what I was doing, and as soon as I phoned, she was like, oh, he has a brain, I don't want to talk to him anymore. So before you assume what people are, they might respond in the normal way before you start judging them or who they are. Obviously with today, they might make their point with my little mishap earlier, but everyone makes mistakes. Anyone who claims they don't, well, like, they're a bit full of themselves really. But this is a really nice walk. I memorised where I'm going. I'm just continuing further, like casually on my own. This is what I wanted to do, like some solo vlogs sometimes. When you're in a group, it's a bit hard to vlog when people are around, get it right. And I'm holding the full tripod, as I mentioned earlier, a few repeated words, but this is a really nice view of Iceland without the tools. So sometimes even when mistakes happen, you get good things out of it. But I got like several tours booked tomorrow. You might think, why not get a refund for all? Now I would. But hopefully if I miss something, they might say, oh, you can get a refund, and then I can do it afterwards, like I did on this one. So that's what's good about here. Now I would like to rent a scooter or a bike for GoPro videos, but I haven't got a decent headgear set at the moment, or a helmet. So we'll leave that for this trip. I was thinking of never returning here because of how disappointed I was today, but it is a nice place to be. Obviously, when I have a bit more money for activities every day, preferably for 4 days. Also, I found a place called the Highlands base, where it's easier to see the northern lights. That's the main goal, but I don't think we've seen it this trip. I may come back here, but maybe only with a group, preferably not on my own because I don't always get things right, but that only happens once in a while. Once I get used to like independence, that I'm on my own. We're probably a little bit stressed from yesterday, but I'm calming down now. Had stuff to eat, so that's lucky. And luckily I was meant to get a tax rebate earlier in the year, which refused to come for 5 months. That did not help, and now that means I can go Madeira. Madeira is a lot cheaper than Iceland, hopefully more reliable than Iceland. I'm not going to say Iceland's a bad place because it does look really nice, but the tours, they're a bit unreliable, truthfully. I did read reviews online before saying people miss the tours and it's not very well communicated. They should at least wait 15 minutes for late people, and then at least we have time. Like, I didn't even get time to get in the appropriate gear, and I have seen a few decent clothes shops, so I would come back here, get some decent hiking trainers. I also fell on my knee earlier, so I got a bit of a graze. It's not a bad injury, I can still play football and such, but I was limping a bit because I think I must have saw my bus drive away, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna continue walking down, just see where this leads to, and at some point I may walk back. I memorised it. This is a really nice view to make a vlog in, and it's only by phone, so not doing anything wrong here. And